In this video, I'm going to talk about the revolutionary new product called DocAccess. DocAccess can convert all of your PDFs to accessible HTML on the fly at scale for pennies on the dollar. Welcome to the Accessibility Guide channel. My name is Sean Jordison, and let's jump into the ring. DocAccess works by installing a line of code on your website where it will spider and categorize every single PDF. Then it will leverage AI to convert those documents into an accessible HTML transcript view, which can be viewed on any device. And the experience is fully accessible. I have a sample document open right now where we are simply previewing a PDF in its natural state. DocAccess sort of replaces your built-in PDF viewer. Now, all of this information is fine. I have no problem with it. By selecting the toggle button from print-friendly view to accessible transcript view, we now are viewing the accessible HTML version of this PDF. And what's great about it is this content is fully accessible. It builds a heading structure for the document. Every image gets alternate text. Tables are reformatted. For example, let's check out this page in our regular view. On this page, we have a couple of bar charts. And what DocAccess can do is it will give us an alt text of the bar chart, but not only that, it's going to provide us a data table of all of the data to build that table. Let's select the accessible transcript view and look at that now. It also gives us a warning that this page might be a little bit complex to understand. We have the alternate text for the bar chart itself, but then it gave us a data table on the fly using AI that is totally accessible here on the page. This page had two different bar charts, and it did it for both of them. So the second bar chart, we also get a description, and we have this data table to accompany the information. It will also try to retain some structure for your columns. Let's check out this page. It put in tabular data for this information. It also gave us alternate text for the image that was on the page, and it's just like a better experience. Now you can do even more with DocAccess. You can ask it a question. You can get a document outline that gives you easy and clear navigational system for all of the important topics in this document. Not only that, you can translate this entire document on the fly right here in your browser, and all of the content is updated without you having to change a thing. Let's go ahead and go back over to English. And finally, you can connect with someone from AIRA for free for 30 minutes just as a fallback to connect with a visual interpreter who can help explain if for some reason the page wasn't rendered correctly. DocAccess can even handle handwritten documents that are in pretty rough shape. With a single click of a button, it will perform the best OCR I've ever seen on a document and give us renderable, easy to read text wherever it could determine that. Now, there are some cases where there is text that is unclear, and DocAccess will actually insert the word unclear where it wasn't able to identify what was actually written on the page. And in this example, it's very clear that some of this content is very challenging to read. This is actually just the end user experience. If you're an organization looking to scale your accessibility efforts, DocAccess has a very intuitive control panel where you can actually see all of the documents on your website. And you can get there by signing in to the Control Center. The Control Center will tell you every domain that DocAccess is installed for your account, and it's going to give you an inventory of every single document that DocAccess found. Now, you would be able to preview your pages right here from the dashboard, or you can flip to the accessible transcript view. And what's crazy about this is this form element as an example. We have the ability to fill out the form right here in the page, or flip to the accessible transcript view and fill out the form here. Then you simply print the file to a PDF. Now, what's great about this is you can also just copy the DocAccess link. You can email the file to someone directly, and when they open up that PDF, they're going to actually be viewing the DocAccess viewer. It also will show you the specific errors that were found in your document. In this document, I'm missing language information, my fonts are embedded, and it's missing the document structure for tagging. But it's accessible via DocAccess through the HTML view. In addition to being able to determine how many compliance issues, you can actually see how many visits this document received. and whether or not someone used translation or the disability assistance. If you are an organization and you want to see how your files are actually being used, you have insight into that data. Now, additionally, if you have this document posted in multiple locations, it's going to show you every single location that it's posted on across all of the domains. This is super useful to ensuring your content has proper inventory management and you don't have any loose ends when it comes to your file management process. If you want to try out DocAccess for yourself, or you want to book a meeting with me directly where I'll show you exactly how to set up your account and even give you a trial account, check out the link in the description of this video. And as always, I can be your champion for inclusion. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you over in the next video.